Got it. What's up, guys? Didn't think I'd be doing this, but you know what? Here we are with some free time, beer, audience. Well, lack of audience, but live on YouTube. It is what it is. It's a pleasure to be sitting here with you guys. Um, yeah, remember dry January? It didn't last very long. In all fairness, I did go like 2.5 weeks without a beverage. So, hey, I did a good portion of January. But then we had a Christmas gift from my mother in law that was like an entire weekend at the casino in Traverse City, little Turtle Creek. And we had free gambling, free stays, free dinners. It was amazing. So how could I say no, right? If I had enough willpower, maybe I would have said no. I'm doing dry January, but it was so much fun that I started drinking beers. I started drinking some high noons. I had a little bit of fun, drank some wine, had some great dinners. It is what it is on that, guys. So I will say it's been damp January. Have I had less to drink? Absolutely. I've been getting to the gym pretty consistently. I feel pretty good, but it's now Lions madness. So is it hard to not have a beer during the Lions game? Yeah, man, it is really difficult. I find myself having family over, hanging with a brother-in-law. He likes bourbon. He likes good beers. We love talking football. So drinks, football, good food, family, friends. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's hard not to have a beer during that time. And here we are with the Detroit Lions. We keep winning. We keep winning games after every single week. I'm like, is it over? Is it over? And it's not. We just keep riding. So here we are. We got the Black Rocks. Yeah, that fresh Black Rocks, baby, from it's from December, so it's over a month old, but I consider that pretty fresh coming from Marquette. One of my favorite beers that ever got into distribution is My Kiss. It used to be like a seasonal beer, actually, that only came out once or twice a year, I want to say, or even a little bit more frequently than that as they ramped production of their facility. But this thing at 7.5% is one of my favorite IPAs, not only in the state but the country. It's so stinking delicious, this beer. So if you guys haven't had Black Rocks beer from Marquette, Michigan, you need to have it. The 51K, the My Kiss, any rotational that they do, it's just top level stuff, because you know why? They even say on their cans, brewed and canned in Marquette, Michigan, a well-hopped, bright, bold American IPA. Guys, it's usually the water they talk about. We love beer, you love beer, let's get together. I swear they used to say everything about their water. Where is it? Maybe they took it off. It used to be like how good fresh water was from Lake Superior. Man, is it so true. Like, this just hits different. So, get a little sip. Next level tasty at 7.5%. So, life update. We did damp January, not dry. Lost a few pounds, but we are kind of getting a little sloppy. I need to get myself back into the gym, get going again. Again, been going consistently, but throw beers in the mix, throw mini vacation weekend into the mix, throw Lions freaking Super Bowl run into the mix, being a little bit sloppier than I'd like to for this month. So I will say, once that kind of stops, the hype, the hysteria, I will 100% get on track again. So I'm not just lying. I will be sticking to my word. So where am I now? Damp January, that came and went because it's almost February now, which is insane. Lions football. Lions freaking football, man. I started making content on TikTok, so there's the plug, TikTok. And yes, why did I choose TikTok? Well, because I already had my beer channel, my beer account here. So this is beer related 90% of the time. So I couldn't really go here with the niche of Detroit Lions, right? Because you guys care about beer. So what did I decide to do is I hopped on the TikTok account, which I know, blah, 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 China. I get it. You guys hate TikTok. That's fine. I had a TikTok account since like 2019 because I always tried new platforms. I couldn't find a niche. And it wasn't until this last September of 23, that I made a video about not wanting people to be bandwagon Detroit Lions fans. And I think I posted that video on this channel. And it went semi-viral. It has like 141,000 views. Um, and this is before the season even started. There was no football season yet. It was like the day of the Chiefs Lions game. We went into Arrowhead and won. So it's a nice video. I posted it. You can check my TikTok account. It's just my name, Dan Derajotis. That got some great traction. And then what I decided from there was that the TikTok account was going to be the Detroit Lions niche content that I created. And that's basically what I've decided I was doing now. So on that account, it's strictly Lions TikTok for the most part. I throw a couple other things in the mix, but it's getting fantastic notoriety. It's getting a lot of grip. It's going semi-viral, whatever you want to call semi-viral, whether it's videos getting 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, just consistently tens of thousands of views I'm getting on that account. So if you want to check that out, guys, I'm just saying, it's Detroit Lions TikTok. It's my name. So it's there. There's the shameless plug. But what I'm saying today is that I'm super thrilled that we're talking about Lions football. It's just a blast to be here. It's been 32 years since we've done something like this. My dad has never seen a Lions Super Bowl. I certainly have never seen a Lions Super Bowl. They won the championship in 1957 before it was considered the Super Bowl. Okay, so if that gives you any context, Lions have not done this in a very, very long time. What kind of beer is that, sir? Eddie Flores. It is Black Rocks My Kiss IPA. It's one of my favorite beers in the state of Michigan. One of the best beers that money can buy. For 7.5%, you're going to get a 6-pack of this for $10.99. And in my opinion, one of the best well-mixed hop varieties that create this kind of citrusy, floral, kind of mosaic dank bomb. And it's crushable. And it's got just even kilter bitterness, semi-sweet yet somewhat dry. One of the best beers from Black Rocks in Marquette is just top notch, man. Had this on tap at Black Rocks, and it's just mind-blowing how good it is. So Black Rocks in Michigan, probably a top 3 brewery in the whole state, hands down. So that's what this is. But back to Lions. I'm thrilled that we're experiencing this. There's a lot of hype behind the Lions. It feels like we're America's team, which is sick to say. It doesn't sound right. If you look at like the polls, it shows the whole country. The Lions are like all blue, almost all the states. It's showing that people are rooting for the Lions to win, which is mind-boggling, guys. It's an underdog story. The Lions are just an underdog story. They're overachieving this year. They should not be here. They should not be in Game 3. One game before the Super Bowl. It's just stupid. And it makes me really excited that I can get behind this team now and look forward to the future rather than just going same old Lions. We're tired of saying same old Lions, right? I'm extremely tired of saying that. And I think everybody in my family, all my friend group, we're over it, man. And it's like just a state of shock right now that we're about to go to the Super Bowl if we win tomorrow. Man. So again, my TikTok account is strictly Lions content. My name, Dan Derajotis. I've grown like 700 followers in like 30 days. So ridiculous traction, way more traction over there than I get on YouTube. That's the nature of TikTok. That's why I decided to use it, because it pumps your videos no matter what. But if your content's good, it will always look at the algorithm. It'll look at the comments. It'll look at everything that gets grip. And if it's good enough, it will put it into the next wavelength. It'll put it into the next tier. And it's very easy to get a semi-viral video on TikTok. YouTube, it's nearly impossible in my opinion, unless you're very good or very well known. If you're just starting out, it's very tough to get traction. I know it has to be top tier content. It has to be very good video and editing. It has to be very good person that makes the content, right? So you can kind of get away with some of those things on TikTok, not being so good at those. More stout reviews. Salutations from San Diego. Man, let's go, man. Wow, so you must be rooting for at least maybe San Francisco. I mean, I know it's not, you probably weren't happy that the Rams lost, right? I don't know who you'd root for, but maybe you don't care about football. Maybe you just love beer. But pleasure to be talking to you from Michigan, guys. Eddie. There's like 3 guys in here, but Eddie's one of them talking. I will be doing more reviews. Definitely. I've got so many things. I mean, look at this. This is just up here. 2019 Bell's Vanilla Black Note. That's just chilling here. 2019. Still got some 2023 Bourbon County variant. So we've got the Backyard Stout, which I thought was okay. It was a little too fruity and sweet. And this isn't even my real cellar. This is just up here. Southern Tier Nitro S'mores Imperial Milk Stout. So what is this? When is this from? 6/13/23. So that was last year. And I have a bunch of Lagunitas Willetized from like 2019, 2020, 21, 22, and 23. So I've got a ton. And boy, I've seen my body's not used to drinking beer. It's like I'm burping all over the place. So, anything else to add in my life? Being a dad, 10-month-old. She's almost 10 months old. That's crazy. Life just whizzes by. So, what have I learned about beer tubing, content creating? I love all of it. That's what I've learned. I love delivering content to you guys. I love talking to you guys, whether it be beer reviews, whether it be Lions content, whether it be friggin' the most hot topic on the scene right now. I love talking about all of it. It's just a blast doing this stuff. Saturday hangouts, I just love talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. It's kind of an outlet when I get my monotonous day. I go to work, I come home, I'm a dad. Life's kind of, it's even kilter all the time. There's nothing like I'm not 20 anymore. I'm not going to the nightclubs. I'm not partying like I used to, It's just I'm chilling, I'm having a good time, enjoying life and looking for the next step, the next fun thing to do. So this is one of the fun things I like to do with you guys. Is just hang out and talk. So yeah, we're getting excited for tomorrow, guys. It's Detroit Lions. We're the underdogs. It's basically like Rocky Balboa. It's the Rocky Balboa story, man. It's Rocky. Going against the Russian, right? It's just Detroit versus everybody. I will say I was never a big Jared Goff guy. I wasn't. I was actually talking shit about him most of the year, saying he gets happy feet. He gets way too over excited when the pressure comes. And that's what I'm worried about tomorrow. Do I think he's better now than what he was at the beginning of the season? Absolutely. The Lions are a different team. But I just don't want to see those happy Jared Goff feet. When you get the pressure, we got Bosa coming off the side. We got Chase off the other. I just don't want to see these silly turnovers tomorrow. I don't want to see these crazy, ridiculous throws that are forced interceptions. The O-line's banged up. We have to hope that Ragnow's good enough to play. He's injured, but he's going to keep playing. We got our left guard out. Got some dude in there. I don't even know his name. But I'm looking forward to shocking the world, even though we're not really shocking the world anymore because everybody's rooting for the Lions, and I almost don't like that. I like being the underdog. I don't like people saying we're going to win, you know what I'm saying? But we are indeed the underdog in America's team. Forget about Dallas. Nobody cares about the Dallas Cowboys right now. They're done. They're in Cancun, Cabo. They're chilling on vacation. Jerry Jones is just going to be richer next year. He doesn't care, but he did not get into the playoffs like we did, and he lost. He lost embarrassingly again in the playoffs, I should say. So with all that being said, freaking go Lions. I'm excited. It's going to be good beers tomorrow, good bourbon sipping tomorrow, good food, good family, and the whole state rooting for the boys to win this one in California tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm really freaking excited, guys. So, I don't think there's anything really left to add in this. I did review something today. I reviewed the Voodoo Ranger Recharged or Hard Charged Tea. So it's not really a beer, but it's a malt beverage. I did review that just before this, and I will be uploading that in the next 2 hours. So keep a lookout for that. And until next time, guys, I'm just chilling, having a beer, relaxing. Don't forget, though, I know this is like the shameless plug. Check out my TikTok if you like Lions content. It's Dan Darajotis, just my name. You can find my name right on TikTok. I'm just shameless plugging it, okay? But got way more followers over there than I do on this account. I know this is beer, so if you like beer, stay here. If you like Lions content, go over there. So until next time, prost, cheers, whatever you want to say. Yeah, yeah.